Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. A few days ago, Okia Omtata released a press statement where he informed Kenyans that the only way to stop William Ruto's dictatorship is to fight him. Let's remind ourselves of the exact words made by Okia Omtata before we continue.
A free human being is defined by two critical things: the freedom to be heard and the right to a fair hearing. Thus, liberty steadily walks on two legs: a free press and an independent judiciary. History has no evidence of tyrannical governments that have coexisted with these two vital institutions. And inevitably, an attack on one simply precedes an assault on the other. Since the independent judiciary in Kenya is under attack by the Kenya Kwanza government, I am sure that the next target will be our free press, and that should concern every Kenyan. Another poignant lesson from history is the futility of appeasing tyrants and strong men. After being appeased, despots always gain the strength they need to dominate and plunder, because the dominant human emotions that lead to appeasement are fear and despair. The only medicine for tyrants and strong men is to fight them back. They must be resisted by all means.
It's true that if Kenyans don't come out to fight William Ruto and his allies are slowly but surely entrenching their dictatorial tendencies. Yesterday, we saw what happened in Nairobi, where the police started hurling tear gas at Kenyans who were celebrating Raila Odinga's birthday. And today, there is this video that has been circulating of Silvanus Osoro storming Simba Arati's meeting and shooting at those who had attended Arati's meeting. That's impunity. So Kenyans should actually come out to fight William Ruto. And when I say Kenyans should fight William Ruto, I mean the legal way, because this is a government that misinterprets everything. The Constitution gives Kenyans the right to protest and to demonstrate. Let Kenyans demonstrate, protest, and demand for William Ruto to go. If Kenyans across the country can do that, I strongly believe William Ruto will have no other option. If in Mombasa, Ruto must go, Nyanza, Ruto must go, Ukambani, Ruto must go, Nairobi, Ruto must go, Northeastern, Ruto must go, William Ruto will have no option, ladies and gentlemen. And it also appears that now Kenyans are getting more emboldened, and they are now becoming brave, and they are expressing their sufferings through any platform they get. Listen to this before we continue.
Wanasiasa pia wanatudanganya. Si movie peke yake ni kutriki. Ukisaidia rafiki yako pesa yako, unapoteza rafiki yako na pesa yako. Wonder why uko broken, na ile toilet yenye unaenda ukiwa na manzi yako, ukiwa peke yako wewe hujipeleka. Unatafuta mapenzi wapi na wewe mwenyewe umeshindwa kujipenda? Jesus alibetraywa na kiss. Nyinyi mko hapa mnajichocha juu mlipewa hug. Wajinga nyinyi. Before election, the president aliona potential voters. Sasa anaona taxpayer. Kwa election hiyo wao ni both the referee and the player. I'm not surprised akitaka kwa State of the Nation address ataona fellow Kenyans. And this year's award goes to him, the most chronic liar. Vote ni commodity, yeye ndio seller na nyinyi ndio mabaya. Wacha vile wazima moto come up na fire brigade hazina maji, time citizen atachoka, ndio hii gava realize they have been playing with real fire. Kama the system na deep state ina include kina Nyoro na Ichungwa, then the deep state is very shallow-minded. So dear citizen, small fish akibreak the law anakujiwa, lakini big fish akibreak the law, Nurdin Haji. Asanteni.
Bye.
That's a very disappointed Kenyan who has been waiting for 1 year, 6 months for William Ruto to at least fulfill on even one single promise he made in 2022, but all the wait has been in vain. Ruto has not fulfilled on any single promise. What he does is to lie and to cheat Kenyans that, we have actually achieved 50% of the promises we made. Rigathi months back said Ruto had achieved 50% of the promises. And Ruto has made lies and propaganda a tool of rule. He's ruling Kenyans through lies and propaganda. It's high time Kenyans to know these simple tactics by William Ruto. And in this forum, we've been exposing some of these Ruto's tactics. One such tactic I've been repeating here, Ruto intends to push Kenyans to the wall. He wants to increase the prices of almost everything and almost all government services in his first 3 to 4 years. In the 5th year, Ruto will start reducing these prices and these charges gradually, and foolish Kenyans will be ululating and hero worshipping him. And some will go to an extent of voting for him in 2027. Let's all agree, ladies and gentlemen, and when I say this, I'm not taking sides. Ruto has failed to deliver. That's a fact. I'm not taking sides at all there. If you compare all the governments since independence, this one is the worst. That's also a fact. That's not debatable. So as Kenyans, how can we stop a William Ruto's bad rule? There are only 2 ways, ladies and gentlemen. The first way is to reject William Ruto himself. No Kenyan in his right mind should support a William Ruto's rule. No Kenyan of any sane mind, if it's about leadership, if it's about development, this one has failed. No sane Kenyan should support a Ruto's rule. If Kenyans do that, they will stop Ruto and his bad rule. The second way, Kenyans should reject any leader supporting William Ruto. Whether that leader has delivered or not, Kenyans should make this sacrifice of rejecting those leaders. Because by supporting those leaders, you are indirectly supporting William Ruto. Those are the leaders who are popularizing Ruto on the ground. So to reject William Ruto and to install leadership of integrity, Kenyans should reject Ruto, and they should equally reject any leader supporting William Ruto. Any forum or any opportunity Kenyans get, they should show their rejection of William Ruto. Let everybody know, let the world know, we have a president who is not delivering. That's the only way. Our only weapon is to speak out. If we keep quiet, Ruto is slowly but surely entrenching his roots, and to uproot him will be very, very hard. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. For those who may want to support our forum, contact me through that number below. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.